I just touched a subject now that some folk don't want to talk about. You've been molested. I told you what happened to me when I was a little boy, and I ain't never talked about it all these years. That woman carried me in that closet, wasn't nobody home, and talking about these 2 deep dimples. And then went to kissing all over my dimple, putting her finger in, I'm a child. And then she went putting her hand in my privacy. And I went to crying. And she hit me in that closet. And I ain't never told my mama and daddy to this day. And all of a sudden I said, leave me alone, and she stopped. So I know what it's like. That's why I hated dimples. 2 deep dimples. I had 2, and I hated them. I said, God, take them away. So one of them gone and one stayed. You talking to somebody, know what it's like to be molested. You talk to somebody, overcame it, and preached the gospel at 11 years old. You talking to somebody, refused to let the devil stop it. You talking to somebody, know what it's like to go through things that I don't even want to tell you. And that's what kept me humble. That's why I can sympathize. That's why I can keep smiling. That's why I can take stuff. That's why you can't stop me. I don't care what you say about me. I don't care what you do to me. You ain't going to stop Flemming. I've been there. And I already know who kept me. And you ought to know who kept you. And why are you going to turn your back on God because you've been molested? Why are you going to turn your back on your folk because something happened to you? Why are you going to give up on God because some fool raped you and left you there and you don't want to share? Get it out. God kept you. God shielded you. Be free. Shout it off. Don't hold it. Get it out. You know you know why I can talk about it now and then tell my mom and sister and brother, I'm over it. And I've held that 50 years. I ain't want to say that today. But I know how I made it. I can't grasp it when I look at my picture at 11 years old standing on that box and going by myself. When Daddy wouldn't go, he didn't go to church. My mama was told by the Primitive Baptists, if you don't stop them from preaching, we're going to put you out of church. You don't even have Sunday school in Primitive Baptists. They don't believe in children. And I went by myself.